Hey guys! So, last weekend I decided to spend about 2 hours in my hardcore museum world just building, because it was time to build the museum, get all of this done, and yeah, so first off I started with the pillars in the front, put some glowstone on there, and then started on, well, on the ceiling, which is not really much of a ceiling, it's more of a balcony, I guess. So I've got some slabs, of course, going all the way across and around the whole inside of the building. And then after I had my little balcony section done, I went around and put some just regular oak planks on the ends to kind of make a little bit of a ledge, which you'll be able to see a little bit better once we go up to the top. So I pillared up and of course realized that I couldn't actually light this space up because it's all slabs. And then I started putting my fencing up around the balcony so that you can't jump over. There's actually not going to be a way to get up onto the balcony, so I don't know why I put this here in the first place, but yeah, I thought it looked kind of cool. Plus, I wanted to make a glass ceiling, and you'll see that later. So, thought it might be a good idea to light up a little bit up here since, you know, some of that is spawnable area. So there we go, the top is all lit up, and now it is time to put down another crafting bench and make some more slabs because I forgot that I have to do the sides of this thing also. So here we go, let's put a nice ceiling on the wings of the museum. Okay, so put the last little bit of fence in and get down and fix where I messed up, because of course I messed up. There we go. There was a baby zombie out there. So I also decided to put some signs on the actual exhibits, I guess, the pieces that are the items that are in the museum. So I went ahead and did a couple of them, but didn't finish them all. I decided to wait and do that later because it looked like the sun was coming up and I needed to get out and grab some sand to make sandstone for the roof. But I went ahead and made some extra signs for later. So I spent some time getting sand and sandstone out in the desert, which luckily is right next to my place because I needed to make some glass and I needed sandstone to make the roof. So as you can see, I started making the roof, which was fairly easy as long as I didn't forget to shift and, you know, fall off. But I ran out of sandstone very quickly and had to go back to the desert several more times. But the reason that there is no Minecraft sounds in this video is because I was sitting there for 2 hours working on this and I didn't really talk and I wanted to just listen to some music. So yeah, that's what I was doing. I was listening to my Pandora playlist. So lots of Broadway stuff and Disney and 80s music and 60s music and movie soundtracks, things like that. So yeah, that's what I did for 2 hours working on this. So I figured it might be a good idea to go ahead and do some more of these things, put some more signs on the items because it was dark and I didn't want to have to go into the desert in the dark to grab more sandstone. And of course I even made little signs for my farms and on the other side for the golems, even though the golems aren't actually there yet. They will probably be the last things that I put in place because I don't want them to accidentally suffocate, which will inevitably happen if I put them up too soon. Decided to fix a little bit inside of the museum because I didn't really like that being so flat, so I wanted a little more of an arch. It's not the best, but you know, it'll do. And of course, this isn't actually mossy cobble, it's moss stone, so I changed that. So I found a nice little cave to gather my sandstone and sand, because I needed both. I ended up carving a lot out of that cave. So of course, since I was building the roof, I had to build a little roof for the porch area where the columns are, because I couldn't just have the columns holding up nothing. So yeah, I have a little porch area. And once I had that done, I topped off the top and started glassing in the tip top of the ceiling above the balcony. So there we go. That is the inside of the roof. Okay, so there it is. That is the finished product. Oh, never mind. I forgot to do one little thing. I have to make some fence posts, cobblestone fence posts, to put them on these corners like so, and go around to the other side and do the ones on the other side also. And then we'll be finished, I think. There we go. And now, once again from the front, that's it. That is my finished build. Yay, we did it! Now I am making some bottles so I can go grab some water really quickly from this little pond right here next to my museum and start making my potions so that I will be prepared to go into the ocean monument and take care of what's there. Okay, so I spend a lot of time creating potions, so I'll skip ahead past all of this and show you the end product and tell you what all potions I have made. So I decided to go ahead and make a chest specifically for these, and I happen to have an extra sign, so there we go. I messed up a little bit, but here we go for Ocean Monument Assault. So that's where I'm going to store all of my potions for that. So we have our potions of healing. So next up we have night vision. Then we have our strength potions. We have our potions of swiftness, so that hopefully we can speed through the water a little more quickly. And at this point I realized that I didn't have a puffer fish because I haven't fished at all in this challenge, and also I didn't light up the roof, so let's take care of that really quickly. And then I'm just gonna fish off over into the little pond here and hope for the best. And wait for that fish. And look at that! Look how lucky I was. Pufferfish in the first go. So, back inside to make my underwater breathing. Well, actually, I guess not back inside yet, because I forgot I ran out of nether wart. But now we go back inside after being shot by the skeleton. Yep, ouch. Thank you. And we'll make our underwater breathing. There we go. There's our last potions. And now, I decide that I'm going to use some of these iron blocks. I only need like 4 anyway. And I'm going to make some new armor. And now that I have an anvil, because I made an anvil so that I could make a more powerful bow, I can enchant some stuff and combine. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I've got all of these, and okay, don't know what I just did there, but alright. So I've got all of my stuff. Take off my old armor and start putting them together. And then I realized that I can't put those two together because one is protection and the other is projectile protection. So yay. But we went ahead and got the other ones done. And now, yep, still can't do it. Doesn't work that way either. Just stop trying. Come on. There you go. Yep. There are 2 different things. You can't do that. Make some more pants, please. There you go. Okay, so I made some more pants. And of course I had to accidentally go into my brewing stand instead. There we go. New iron leggings. New iron armor. Better protection. And for good measure, let's go ahead and make a new shield too, because why not? The other one is getting a little low. So there we go, put my old shield into the chest and we're done. So let's kill this zombie and kill this skeleton and get back inside. Get back inside. There we go. Okay, and there we go. That is all of the stuff for today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.